Hello there, this is Daemon.
And this is Greg Miller.
From Super Knockin Boots.
Hey.
And we're very happy to bring you a very special edition of the show. This is the first live recording of Super Knockin Boots.
And it's a disaster on all fronts.
Yeah, but the good kind of disaster.
Well, the best kind
I
of
think
disaster.
you'll agree. Lucky for you listeners, we recorded it for you.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and myself, Brian Altano, and then Ty Root and Anthony Gallegos joined us.
You know that from the internet.
It was the first time recording it live. You know, the live event went very, very well.
Oh, yeah.
Like 200 people were
July
there.
13th. Thank you all for coming. We were at Tempest Bar in San Francisco. If
that
you're
was
ever in
great.
San Francisco, go there. Say hey. Say hey, Tony.
The only issue with the recording is that myself, Greg, and Altano all sound great.
As
but,
usual.
Yeah, Anthony and Ty, their volume was a little low. Maybe I think it's because they live farther away from us now.
Exactly.
So it's just an audio representation of how far they are to the microphone.
Ty's been slacking off on drinking the muscle milk, so his vocal cords are weaker.
So we wanted to share it with you. It's still a really entertaining show, but since the audio recording isn't quite up to the standards that you expect and deserve, we decided we're just going to give this one away for free.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Super Knockin Boots obviously is the new Knockin Boots, and we charge for it because we're independent. We're on our own. This is all stuff we do in our free time. And since this episode is not of the highest quality, there's a problem with it.
The entertainment value is there.
Yeah, but the technical quality, Damon. Don't worry, all right?
I'm just saying.
Calm down over there. Don't worry your pretty little head.
So we hope you enjoy this very special live edition of Knockin Boots. It was great. We'll do more of those.
And when we do not feed me shots.
Yeah.
This is the episode that is now sworn me off shots forever. So thank you.
You're about to find out what happened when Greg took too many shots. Remember, you can always reach us at knockingbootspodcast@gmail.com if you have questions. Stay tuned. We always have more Knockin Boots coming up for you around the corner.
Follow us on Twitter. It's the easiest way to keep up. At Dame0s Damon. I'm Game Over Greggy. Greggy.
And without further ado, please to enjoy the very first live episode of Super Knockin Boots.
Ass to ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, raise your rum jobs and grab your ankles. For the first time ever, Super Knockin Boots live.
What's up, everybody? School and boots.
Scoops is a registered trademark of IGN.com, but in no way affiliated with this podcast.
Exactly. First of all, thank you all so much for coming out today. This is an amazing turnout. I had no idea what to expect when we decided to do the first ever live Knockin Boots podcast. It's all sellout. Yeah, I guess so. I'm your host, Daemon Hatfield. This is Greg Miller.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We're gonna pass around a bowl in a second where you can all put your $2.
Not like a drug bowl. Not one of those.
But a key bowl.
This is Ty Root. What's up? That's Anthony Gallegos. He came down from Seattle.
I came from Austin.
Oh, yeah, Ty came from Austin. Big fucking deal. And that's Brian Altano.
Damn, I love you guys.
Bear with us here. We're going to try to... Does it sound okay so far? Okay, I'm making notes. We've got a great selection of emails that have been hand-picked for your entertainment today. If anybody has any, does anyone here have like a live question they will hope to ask?
Oh, man, the only guy in a shirt and tie does.
Okay.
That's a good sign.
We'll bring up, there'll be time to take some live questions too. We have an extra microphone set up here at the end.
If you're listening at home, remember, you can submit a question anytime at Knockin Boots @gmail.com.
What's that email one more time, Ty? He's not even listening to his own show.
Hey, I drove all the way from Austin to talk to Anthony and ruin the show.
Hey, my shit don't stink. I'm fucking podcast beyond, man.
Fuck off.
That was yesterday, guys. Come on.
So over it. Anyway, the email to reach us at this podcast is knockingbootspodcast@gmail.com. And of course, as always, ladies come first when we're knocking boots.
I love you too.
And this is Dr. Girlfriend. She says we can call her Dr. Girlfriend because she has a doctorate and she's a girlfriend. 24-year-old living in Pennsylvania. She says, my boyfriend and I have been together.
State.
Yeah, nope.
You're terrible.
My boyfriend and I have been together for 2.5 years, have been living together for a year. Our relationship is healthy and happy. About a year.
Thanks for writing in.
Everything's
Have a great life.
Hope the live Knockin Boots goes well.
About a year into our relationship, I developed a condition called vulvar vestibulitis.
Oh, that's horrible.
Does anybody know about this? Which
Tony knows all about it. Come to
which-
Tempest in SF. We didn't say that.
Wait, who's gonna be like, yeah, I know that shit?
Fucking barking up the right tree on this one.
Worst thing you could possibly have.
vulvar vestibulitis, which causes sex to feel like you're being fucked by knives. Which
I was gonna say, you just have to be into that.
which is fucked by knives is one of my favorite Cannibal Corpse songs, actually. She says, Dr. Girlfriend says, I continued to have sex because I wanted to keep my man happy and wanted to keep testing to see if it would get better. About 6 months after I developed VV, I finally told my boyfriend about it. We decided to seek help. He felt awful that he had been causing me so much pain and was very supportive while I tried to get better. I was completely cured, yay, after a year. So now that I'm cured, I've been trying to get back into my normal sex life, but I still associate sex with pain. So I tend not to initiate. It takes me a long time to get aroused. What advice do you have to help me abolish this association?
Think of Greg Miller naked.
Nature's aphrodisiac. Seattle? What the
Okay.
fuck kind of advice is that?
That was okay, right?
So
Then there's the guy that doesn't understand how
She-
drugs work.
she associates sex with pain.
Yeah,
It
this is like the same thing we usually say, right? Which I'm a big fan of therapy, so it sounds like that's something where a therapist has to get involved because that's not something that they're going to overcome just by banging you in a way.
Yeah.
But like the her not being aroused thing, they need to integrate lubricants into their life. In my opinion, arousal is a problem, right? And so that doesn't happen for her naturally.
I wonder if this is an issue where we could use a female perspective on it.
Probably could.
We actually have a very famous recurring female member of Knockin Boots here today. Neha is here, and I wonder if she'd like to come up and help us with this predicament.
Now, Neha dated Edward Scissorhands, so this is gonna... I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming.
Also, well,
You have to turn up forward.
yeah, I know. Well, Neha, you sit down. Dr. Girlfriend sent in a photo, and
Ooh.
we have lots of photos today. Some of them I can share with you, but not this one, because Dr. Girlfriend is a burlesque dancer in her spare time.
And her
That's not my fault. I did my due diligence.
You're allowed to see through the
Yeah.
paper. You're not going to be able to identify a person and be like, oh, wait, let me see your breasts.
She
You're
is
probably
in
right.
possession of a really nice pair of boobies.
So the problem is, in this picture, she's having sex with a knife.
Well, in your mind, that's what you think?
That's the problem. Solved it. Shut it down. Close the case.
This is
Hot
the
mic.
girl hooked up with last week. Remember this girl?
Neha, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Neha.
This is Neha.
Real quick, shout out to the guy that's definitely smoking pot in this bar right now.
While we have that aside, remember, we didn't point this out, Damon. It's live Knockin Boots at Tempest Bar in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even say that here on the
Come
show.
down here.
Be sure to tip the bartenders really well today.
Yes.
Give me a round of applause.
They told me they could only fit 200 people in that bar, and that was bullshit, because you were all on top of each other, and there were far more than 200 people.
No, and that's just what Greg's saying. They are 100% not violating.
90. No, I think we're
Go
over
call the
capacity.
cops, huh?
But Neha,
Yes.
what do you think of Dr. Girlfriend's situation? She associates sex with pain, with being fucked by knives.
I feel like she has to find her happy place. You know what I mean?
Find
Like,
her happy place.
when she's having sex. I think that would be good for her.
I think it's in her vagina.
Well, minus the knives, though, right? Like, because her vagina has knives. Oh my God, isn't there a movie about that? Where they're
About
Teeth.
what?
Teeth.
Teeth.
You're thinking of teeth.
Is that a good movie? I never saw that
It
one.
was good. I liked it.
No?
I liked it.
Oh, okay. I hear yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say The Land Before Time 5. Where a dinosaur gets fucked by knives.
It's how they went extinct.
I think she should go slow. Sounds like
Well,
she's
yeah.
a solid guy.
But it sounds like she was a victim of a very unfortunate predicament. But now that it's better, she's got a loving boyfriend. They have a healthy sex life. I think they're going to be okay.
think
I don't
so.
think Dr. Girlfriend is one of our listeners we have to worry about.
Practice
No.
makes perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
And no, when you're a beautiful woman with your breasts hanging out on the internet, no, you don't have to worry about much.
And I wonder if it's intercourse that causes pain. I wonder, like, if he can he go down on her? Like, is
there
that
you
the
go. That's a
problem?
nice option.
I don't know.
I think.
Maybe try that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on.
Sometimes.
This is Tony from the UK.
Oh, it's me, Cousin McDonald! Fancy a biscuit, Tony? Oh, no, Cousin, I don't want a biscuit tonight.
Cousin must love you.
She's something.
Tony says, I love your show. I like to drink along with you guys when I'm chilling with my favorite games. I'm a young guy. I've just entered a new relationship. Things are getting serious and Knockin Boots is imminent.
Yeah.
However, I have an embarrassing problem.
2 dicks.
He said embarrassing, not fucking awesome.
He says, without wishing to sound too vulgar, you guys ready for this? When I ejaculate, I have an unusually large amount of semen.
Yes.
I have seen a lot of porn, and I come more than any of the guys that I've seen.
You should be a porn star. Yeah. Problem solved. Next question. Let's go.
In your experience, do girls appreciate that sort of thing, or will it gross them out?
Oh, well done, Tony. Congratulations on all this cum you've put inside me.
Or on me, depending on this case may be.
Or next to me on my couch. It could go anywhere. I don't think there's any girl that's ever been like, man, that was not enough cum.
Has there ever been a girl that was like, that's too much?
Yeah,
Too much.
Could you maybe
It's still
shoot half
going?
as much cum next time?
Well, so that's what I wonder, like,
What if it explodes?
I know, can the condom not contain all of the semen that's coming out of it?
I mean, that reservoir's not very big. We're talking like Peter North style, man. That's like a lot of fucking cum.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not gonna explode. It's not like you like putting your hand in a glass of water and it shoots up the side but the water's cum.
Do you use shot glasses as condoms? Impenetrable fortress.
Neha, I have a question.
How much is too much? Is that where you're going with that?
Your husband's not here today, is he?
No, he's right there.
Oh, God! Okay.
Oh, now it got awkward for him. Got awkward for him real quick.
Oh, I saw the motion.
And did he just motion fisting?
Yeah, I don't. He did a fisting motion. I don't know what that means.
That's when you know a couple's in love right there, when they do the fist move right there.
I'm just wondering that if a guy comes inside a girl with a large amount of semen, does she even notice?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Because there's drippage.
Ribbage.
Okay, that's not a real word.
What do you mean ribbage?
You need to
You
watch
just put
more
AGE at the end
If
of
you
the
watch
word drip.
SUV,
Some
wait,
people just want
SVU,
more.
you'll see.
What?
It's a hole, so things come in and out of it, and so
The funny thing is,
This is how it was explained to me in 7th grade.
the funny thing is, this guy writes in like he's not going to have sex with this girl no matter what.
He
Like, he's
doesn't
not gonna
care,
be
yeah,
like,
he's-
I'm really afraid of this, so we're
I've
not gonna
decided
have
not
sex.
to have sex.
He's going to have sex with her, and she's either going to freak out about
wait,
her.
what if he jacks off before he sees her? So then there's just less.
Yeah, there is that.
We have a girl with her hand up. Her name's Vanessa, or she's Hip Hop Anonymous, depending on what she says next. Well, come here, come up.
Well, maybe she could shout it. We could say what she's saying.
you want to shout it out to the room full of people, but you don't want to be on the microphone, so everyone hears it.
Okay, go ahead.
So you want to make the most boring podcast ever.
I want to yell about cum, but I don't want to yell about cum.
I like that.
Thank you.
Hold on, we will translate. Comes a lot.
There you go.
Yeah. So we don't have
He comes
this
a lot.
information.
So how often does he
That's right, get that
masturbate
poison
or
out.
have
I'll email him
sex?
now, we'll find out.
If he's a normal guy, he masturbates 10 times a day.
Exactly. I was going to
okay.
say, I've never once had this issue, like, ever.
You haven't like taken a break from ejaculating and then you go and ejaculate like, man, that was a lot of cum. I've definitely had that, 100%.
What'd you say?
I've definitely where you don't you get busy, you're walking the dog.
Oh yeah, it builds up.
Yeah,
it does.
You're not jacking off as much as you should be.
That's true.
And then you get back to the act, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh
ooh.
man.
But don't you feel pretty proud?
Then should I drink
I'm like,
water
oh, yeah.
or something? I don't.
How long of a break are you taking?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
No. Anthony doesn't.
Wait.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just want you to know, like, Greg, I stayed at your house last night.
You stayed in Mike Mitchell's bed, which is where I go to ejaculate.
Greg, I love that you
While Mike Mitchell's in it.
Greg, I love that you describe the times that you're not masturbating as when you were busy. That's when you were like living your normal, regular life.
Man, it's that 10 minutes between when I finish.
Are you
a
holding
game,
your hand up for a question? Okay.
No, we got go to a microphone, motherfucker. You guys are dumb as stupid fucking.
As a guy who has the opposite problem, no one cares.
Nobody.
Wait, whoa. So you ejaculate?
speaking
it's like,
for women?
It's like a puff of smoke.
I like pretty much.
So wait. Go for it. Go.
So you have very little ejaculate.
And it takes me a while to get off.
Okay. And women don't mind.
They don't care.
Well, okay.
They're just like, I had a nice ride, and I was like, cool. Glad I took you up the mountain.
Thanks for the ride.
Cool. I'm gonna put Arrested Development on and finish for you.
This email, the guy hasn't even fucked her yet. When you fuck her, ask her if it was too much fucking cum, and then you can write back and report on how it went. Until then, do the fucking deal. Girl.
You like this, baby? This is what I do. All right, I'm about to come. Is it gonna be too much cum? Let me know.
We're spending too much time on this stuff. I'm bored.
All right, we're moving on. Jeez. God forbid Tyrone be bored. This is Nick Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon's son.
The subject line of his email is, "She wants all the babies."
Run.
All that she wants is another baby. She's
Tell her to
gonna get you.
Tell her to talk to the cum guy from the last email. Yeah. He's throwing them everywhere.
That's a good point. We didn't even say that guy could make a fortune at the sperm bank.
He says, "My name is Nick the Flash Gordon." I'm 20. We already don't like him.
I'm 15 years young.
I'm 23. I live in Brisbane, Australia.
Oh, it's me, Casey McDonald. She's just my foreign voice.
Remember, he's 23. He says, I live with my girlfriend who's 33 years old.
Yeah.
Actually, he describes her as his 33-year-old Italian partner.
Okay.
Santina. Interesting that he says partner instead of girlfriend.
It's interesting that he says Italian.
Yeah. That's not a new thing.
Austin and Australia are very progressive on the partner movement, Dave.
Is that a thing? Does any guy here call? Does anyone here call their girlfriend their partner? Anyway,
This guy over here says partner.
he knows it's a big age difference, but they've been together for 2 years. Everything has been going great. But we had talked about having kids in the past. I always said I might want them someday, but I don't want them now. I don't know if I ever will. This has never been an issue, but since my older sister has had a baby, Santino wants a child more than ever. For the past month,
Santino.
the topic of babies has been brought up every day. It has gotten to the point where we argue about having kids. I know she's getting older, her clock is ticking, but I don't want any children. We've talked a lot about it. We don't really want to break up. We both think it's stupid to go our separate ways. She says she doesn't want kids with anybody else. Have any of you ever had this problem?
Your girlfriend wants kids?
Tell her you're getting a dog or break up with her. Or both.
I'm gonna get a dog and break up with her?
Yeah, get a dog. She can have a dog.
Now, Tyrone,
I got us a puppy, and you're gonna have so much time for it because I'm
If
dumping
you don't want a
you.
kid and she does, like, that's something that will end your relationship.
Kids suck.
Kids suck indeed.
Someone says.
What was that? What was it? It's coming back.
I don't even think it's me.
It's not.
Now, I know Tyrone doesn't want kids.
No, none.
And neither does Greg Miller.
No kids for Greg Miller. Yeah. Do you want to be my life partner?
I'll always be your life partner.
I also do not want children.
Really?
Brian, it's just you and me.
It's really up to me.
I'll have one too.
Of the whole group, you're fucking leaving it up to me to have kids?
Daemon wants kids. She's not alone.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, you and David have to have kids.
Now, so their
future
age
generations
difference,
are
they have a
doomed.
big age difference. It's 10 years. It hasn't been a problem up until now, but it sounds like maybe it is now. Yeah.
23. Of course he doesn't want kids.
Yeah.
Her biological clock is ticking day by day. She wants children.
He's more interested in being able to rent a car in 2 years.
I'm just saying, I've had friends' marriages end over this. Like, your relationship will end over this.
BTW, that was a horrible decision to get married without having the kid thing figured out
Well,
before
yeah,
that
there's
started.
that too. Yeah. Neha, what do you think?
Oh yeah, this is a deal breaker.
Deal
They
breaker.
need to-
It's
they
not
need
gonna work
definitely-
in the long term.
No, and her clock's ticking. I get where she's coming from. I think kids are nice at some point in life, but I think that she needs to find someone who wants them.
This is Santina.
Not at 23. 23 is like a baby.
She looks pretty good. This
Why
is
did-
both of them. I
Wait,
think
wait. Why was this photo taken in the Great Hall of the Titanic? What the fuck is going on? It's like a regular adult person with a boy.
Ty, do you think he's reaching?
You know what? He's definitely dicking up.
Yeah,
He
that's
is, but
out of his league
he
for
should
sure.
break up with her. She'll find someone else because she's beautiful and
Yeah.
she'll have babies and he can go enjoy his 20s with someone who's.
Exactly.
I mean, why would she date him? In all
I don't know.
I don't even
I have no
know.
idea.
Ouch.
I don't mean that. I mean that she's 33. He's 23. Like when you're 23, you're a giant baby. Like.
It's true.
But
This
this guy
is true.
literally is a giant baby.
That's
Like,
what
look
I'm
at
saying,
him.
And she's 33, so she's
Coming from
way
the
more
panel that
prevalent.
makes their money off
Like,
video
what do
games.
they have in common?
You can kind of tell that she's ovulating in this photo right here.
You can just see the ovulation.
Glowing, her skin looks nice. You can tell. She's ready.
He also has
Skin
some
looking
crazy
nice is
video
obvious.
game tattoos. This is the same guy. This is his back.
No. Show that and mock him for
hold on,
it. His name's, this is Tom, right?
I
Tom?
have
It's
Star
Nick
Wars,
the Flash Gordon.
Not even in the
I have
realm.
Star Wars tattoos, but I will openly mock anyone who ever gets a Sonic the Hedgehog tattoo. That's like 3 steps from being.
Don't put this one down like that. This is a hardcore Zelda tattoo as well. It's an entire back tattoo.
You shouldn't have babies.
I just don't know if you should want kids with a guy who's probably never seen the fucking movie The Goonies before. It's like fucking stupid. It's like, why?
Yeah.
He can
I
rent the
agree.
Goonies. That's easy to solve.
I just don't want to be there in 5 years when his son's like, Dad, what's that? And he's like, it was this really fast blue rat, and he collected rings and gems. Where are you going? Why are you making fun of me?
Oh, so these gems around him, they were used as currency in the game to level him up? No, they're chaos emeralds, and they were after the real level, and you bounced around.
A ginger man with a mustache put a bunch of rats in a garbage can. So he had to run through the forest and save them every day for 40 years.
Ty's going rogue.
And then he got in a car sometimes because he wasn't fast enough running.
Can I put in a drink order? No, I'm not to any of you people. I'm talking to the bartender directly behind you all. I would like another IPA and another rum job, please. Anthony, do you need a Coke?
I need another Diet Coke.
Oh, he's watching his figure.
And an anchor steam?
And an anchor steam.
Okay. Everybody having a good time?
We're getting so fucked up. Jimmy Champagne's father, I'm so sorry you had to come to this. Last night he's like, you're great. You do so much good stuff for my son. And now he's like, we are never talking to these people again.
I told him not to listen to us. Ever. He'll be good.
Beyond. Ass to ass.
This is another listener from Australia, but
Oh, it's me, Casey McDonough.
Oi, oi, oi.
but this is
I did it once.
this is one of our female Australian listeners. Her name is Jazz.
Sorry.
She's the former professional wrestler.
The subject line is, I pay $16.99 Australian dollars for this podcast. Answer my question.
Thank you, Jazz.
That's very fair.
Thank you for everyone. I know we say this every episode. Thank you for everyone who supports this podcast and does this for us.
Thank you.
Yes, we know that when it goes on iTunes, it is too much money. It is then marked down. Don't buy it for $10. It will eventually be marked down.
So Jazz says, I'm 25 years old. I'm a longtime fan, first-time emailer. Great to have you guys back.
Oh, it's great to be back, Jazz.
My question to you is, how do you feel about long-distance relationships? I've been with my boyfriend for over 2.5 years. Recently, he received a fantastic scholarship to go to college in the States. I'm older than my boyfriend is. He's 21. So I finished all my studies. I'm working, so college is not an option for me. I was happy to go over on a working visa and work in the same city to be with him, but he refuses to let me go with him, saying he needs to do this by himself.
Red flags. There's so many red flags, Jazz. Go back to wrestling.
Thank you. She says, this is something I've really struggled to understand. I and everyone else thought we were the perfect couple. So we've recently decided to end things.
Good. You're fine. Next email.
But we want to stay good friends when he leaves.
Oh, no, Damon.
Oh, no, this is bad.
Oh, no. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're broadcasting live from Tempest in SF, where the owner has an unhealthy obsession with Fernet.
Fernet is...
So it's been nice seeing everybody. Please tweet at me about 9:30 tonight to let me know how the show went.
You guys make sure I get back to my Airbnb, okay?
After party at Ty's house!
All right, as these Fernet shots are being poured, she wants to know, is she doing the right thing by breaking up as he goes to school in the States?
I 100% think,
Yeah.
I've tried to make long distance relationships work.
That's good.
99% of the time they're not going to. And more importantly, that's how she's approaching things. She's definitely being
He is the 1%. Right here, waving his hand. Right? You made it work?
This is the couple. This is the couple.
I 100%.
He kind of looks like a douche guy.
He kind of looks like Jax
Also,
Jax?
from Sons of Anarchy.
No, I was gonna say he looks like the guy from Good Will Hunting. Who's like, he's like doing the quoting and the how do you like them apples? That guy with the ponytail, that douchebag, dating Jazz.
she will never have to worry about being alone.
So to be clear, she doesn't want to continue?
She wanted to, but not as a long distance.
And now she's asking, if she should break it off.
She asking if they did the right thing by breaking up. Listen,
You did.
I've said this before. Long distance relationships are not ideal, but they can work if the two people are right for each other. If two people are right for each other, things just have a tendency of working out, right? Like it's not that much work.
I think he's gonna be fine alone. He kind of has that sick boy look going, you know.
It's God. All right, we're moving on. This is an anonymous listener.
Hip Hop Anonymous. And actually, there's a success story here of Mr. and Mrs. Hip Hop Anonymous.
That's true.
I won't call him out. He's drinking a beer right now if you look at him.
But this listener needs our love and support. He says, I just had my first relationship end.
Bigger and better things are in your future.
He says, I'm 19.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm 19. It was a 2-month relationship.
Oh, fuck all of you. When you had your first relationship at the end, you're like, it's never gonna get better.
2 months?
Yeah.
But it was his first one.
Grow some fucking balls.
Not everybody fucking was Tyrone looking like Varsity Blues out there, fucking people in cars.
Fucking months.
Oh, hey, what's up? Blonde slut who's gonna work at 7-Eleven her whole life. I'm Tyrone.
Is that as everyone knows that's here, like when you give advice, it's from a place of fucking privilege. Beyond, not because you're white, not because you're male, but because you're handsome. That is a place of privilege that you don't understand the plight of the average.
That's not true. I was very, very...
Fuck you, that's not true. We're looking at you.
All right. I may look like Nathan Drake, but I have some problems.
You know what? Pardon me for spreading some fucking truth on this
When you were 19, you looked down and you were like, God damn, my pecs are just naturally beautiful.
You didn't know me when I was 19.
All right, listen.
I wasn't big.
He's 19. He was in a relationship for 2 months with a 22-year-old. He says, I'm pretty down about it all. She told me when she broke up that she didn't have any feelings for me. She was never sexually attracted to me. She also said if we were together longer, maybe she'd feel something. But has any of this happened to you? I know I shouldn't have, but I looked at her phone and found a text to her ex about me. She said, he is terrible at sex. I didn't even know if it was in or not. It's that small.
Sorry, my reaction was to laugh at that. I'm sorry. Totally sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that's his fault for snooping through her phone.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was, just Microsoft shared the data with him.
But he says it's really messing with his head. He says, I'm 19, maybe it'll still grow. He's down, he's feeling down.
No.
What's up, man?
Come here, you're broadcasting to thousands of people.
I would say as long as his dick doesn't feel like a bunch of knives, he's fine.
Yeah! Gallegos see me.
That's really good.
Wait,
advice.
hold on. That's never worked ever where guys look down at a girl and be like, at least it's not knives.
But if you fuck me over, it could be.
No, yeah, he needs to shake it off. First off, if it's his first relationship, it's probably his first regular sex
Also,
of
that
some
girl is
kind.
a huge.
Huge bitch, but we were all bad when we first had sex.
No, but I'm saying.
Fuck, I've
was
been having
fucking
sex
great.
for like 10 years and I'm terrible at it.
Yeah.
She's not worth it.
Yeah, it's true.
She did you a
Yeah,
favor.
she's a giant stupid idiot, but whatever.
He needs to get back out there.
Go find a woman that actually likes you.
Yeah.
Also, if you like to go through your significant other's phone, do everyone a favor and break up with them.
That's a bad move, don't do that.
Like, fuck you for not trusting the person you're supposed to trust.
He needs to
Fuck
find
you
a
so
woman-
hard.
He needs to find a woman with. Both
Yeah, hitting close to home, isn't it?
Like nothing. Yeah. Nothing good comes out of snooping on their phone because best case scenario is you don't find anything and you didn't trust them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so you're the asshole.
Yep.
Yeah, but she doesn't like you. You want to be with a woman that does not like you. No.
I know
So
that
move
is-
on. Go.
That's like some people are just really into that type.
Guess so.
All right.
Yeah,
Moving on.
that's why I'm not attracted to you.
Moving on.
This is Ava.
Ava.
Ava. She says, I love your show, and Anthony has always been my favorite.
Yeah! One-way ticket to Seattle Pound Town.
He's single, ladies.
If that's what it takes.
She says, I was turned on to Knockin Boots by my last boyfriend, and I haven't stopped listening since we broke up.
Yeah! The best part is that guy's listening now, just like, why, Ava? Why? Anthony!
I can't
the
even
worst
listen to their
one!
show anymore. Ava ruined it for me. Fuck you.
She says, he was really amazing, but we simply met too young. I'm 18 and he's 17.
I'm gonna have sex with your girlfriend.
God damn.
She says the breakup was mutual, but it was hard to get over such a long relationship easily. I still miss him. He was my best friend as well as my boyfriend. However, breaking up was the right thing to do. We had stopped hanging out with other friends, and things in the Knockin Boot department had gone a little stale. I wanted sex more than he did, and he made me feel needy when I asked for it.
We will never.
So
You fucking hanger-oner, bitch. I got better things to do.
So fast forward a few weeks, an old friend who always had the hots for me has recently gotten back in touch. We kissed a few times at one time, but we never knocked boots.
Like
even
Ty and
though I always wanted to. He is, however, definitely a ladies' man and never someone I would want to date, but he is hot as hell. So my question for you is, should I hook up with this guy and have some steamy sex to get my last boyfriend out of my system?
Yes.
No, you should buy a one-way ticket to Seattle and move in with Anthony Gallegos.
Wait, no. Get a round trip flight. Just in case. You could be fucking crazy.
She's gonna come out and I'm gonna be like, I really want babies.
Put the babies in me.
Yes, you should have sex with this hot guy.
How does this saying go? The best way to get over a guy is to get under another one?
Yeah.
We talked about this last night.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
About guys.
Were you getting under each other?
Guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Put me and him talk about him.
Ava, have some hot sex with a hot guy, be it Anthony or this other guy.
Send photos of it.
Or both, yeah. But do it with Anthony first. He doesn't want sloppy
you're
sex.
not gonna marry the hot crazy guy, so just knock it, get the cobwebs out, get it all going again, and then come meet Anthony. Seattle's got rain and like donuts and stuff. It's cool.
It rains like that man's cum in Seattle.
Very thick.
I want to point out that this is my girlfriend's first Knockin Boots she's ever listened to.
Really?
And she will never do it again. If she wasn't already packed into the back of the room, she'd be fucking gone.
Shout out to Big Sea Bear back there. He edits up at noon every week.
Big ol' CB! You know him as a handsome man.
Then you got Scott Lowe, the Tech Tower.
David Ballard, the man who made
Last of Us all by himself.
Mike Mitchell, who doesn't do much of anything. Mitch Dyer, my Canadian Maple Leaf.
The Dark Knight of News, Andrew Goldfarb. The best beard in the business, Marty. Yeah. And then Jimmy Champagne and his dad. Oh, and then IGN's one and only community manager, Eric Martin. Fuck you, Sean Allen.
Did you say Scott Lowe?
Yeah, I said Tech Tower, Scott Lowe.
Yeah, too.
We have GameScoop favorite over here, Rambling with Range.
Oh my gosh.
Doctors recommend 4,000% range in your diet. And somewhere you're probably animating something is in Panda Musk. His animations cure? No, shh.
Anyway.
Hi, I'm Panda Musk. Oh, you never use your real name. That's weird. He's fucking Batman. Leave him alone.
Moving on.
I heard Batman's a billionaire. No, don't tell me.
Moving on. This is a 19-year-old listener from Ireland.
Oh, it's me! A 19-year-old listener from Ireland. They won't give me Lucky Charms.
I'm so sorry.
He says I've just finished my first year of medical school at university. Throughout my first year, I was constantly in contact with my ex-girlfriend. She was always texting and calling me, and I welcomed it because I was still in love with her.
Yeah.
I still am, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
However, during the year, I have had sex with a couple of other girls.
Yeah.
But after it, I almost feel guilty because I'm still really close with my ex. Now, my ex is a virgin, and I was a virgin when I came to school. So I was just wondering what you guys would do in this situation. Should I feel guilty?
No!
You hear the whole fucking audience right now? What they're all saying is you're a fucking idiot. Stop.
It's not that he is an idiot.
I do think, though, that he should stop talking to her if he really wants to get over
This is our Irish friend right here.
God damn, I'd fuck him.
And this is she.
Oh, I'd fuck her too.
Now, first of all, you can do way better. You should fuck her friend. Her friend's hotter.
Anthony, which microphone is Ty's?
What?
Which microphone is Ty's?
The broken one.
5 and 6.
Okay, gotcha. So yes, no, he should not feel guilty, right? We all agree.
No, not at all.
No, but he should also do what Greg Miller says and burn the bridge.
Burn the bridge. And this is I think this is.
Get over it.
I agree with you, but this is the rare example of burn the bridge, not out of like malice or anything, just because it's holding you both back. I've been in this situation where I was friends with an ex, and it was totally one of those things where it was great, but I wanted to talk to her about everything, and she did not want to hear everything.
Yeah.
So you had to stop talking. And then he moved to Austin.
You gotta burn the bridge.
Right.
You can't be friends with exes. It just gets weird and awkward.
Something changes. Your high school relationships don't carry over into college.
No, they don't.
No. Nope.
Sow your oats.
All right, this is a female listener named Ren, and I think Anthony's gonna like this one.
Yeah! My name's Ren, and I want to fuck Anthony. I'm at the bar, Tempest, SF right now. It's gonna be me in a wig.
Yeah.
She says, I'm about to turn 25. I just got a master's degree in library science.
Nice.
And I'm a virgin.
Wow!
So you must need some dick.
And I am a virgin. That wasn't why I thought Anthony
So
was like
far, 3 things on Anthony's checklist. No, yeah.
Anthony, am I right?
Wow, she's gorgeous.
Look through the paper, everybody. Don't worry, Ren. Your identity was.
She's very cute. I just thought Anthony would like the librarian type.
No, I mean, I do.
That's gonna go like you take home Anthony, and then she like busts out the fucking handcuffs and the fucking clothes and shit.
And then she fucking, while you're tied to the bed, she reads you some Voltaire. And she's like, man, I've noticed you have a few books around that are overdue. That's fucked up.
Are you ready for the age of enlightenment? Yes.
Anthony's like, all of that sounds lovely.
I do, but I will say I'm a big fan of brunettes over blondes.
Oh.
Yeah. But do you think she's a natural blonde?
No, she's not a natural blonde.
I don't know that she's a natural blonde, so.
I mean, she's never had sex, so after like I get her really, really attached to me by being her first.
Yeah.
And then I convince her that it's a really good idea to dye her hair.
Yeah.
So I mold her into what I
Really?
I like that's the extent of Anthony's evil scheme, is to get his girlfriend to dye her hair brunette.
I would never do that.
If your dick could talk, it would never say, I don't like her hair color. Ever.
It would say, I'm putting out too much cum. What's wrong with me?
Wait, it's like, I'm shooting everywhere. You're like, wow, you can talk and come like crazy. You're like the Warner Brothers frog. I'm taking you everywhere.
Did you prepare your dad before you brought him here?
Mr. Champagne's down like nobody's business.
Right? He's just like, whatever, it's cool.
He's thinking up his question right now to come up and ask.
What could he have possibly said to his dad? There might be a talking dick reenactment. I don't know. There was no waiver I signed.
So anyway, Ren says, she's 25. She says, I haven't dated since I was 21 after a 5-year high school relationship ended with a guy who cheated on me more than once. Her question is, how do I put myself out there again after so long? I don't drink, but when I do go out to bars with my friends, I basically get no attention from guys.
Get a webcam.
I'm in a small town. Oh, yeah. I'm in a small town.
Sexy librarian.
Just a small town girl.
I'm in a small town where people marry young. When do I start dating again? And what are the odds I'd find someone patient enough to date without sex? I want to be in love, but my guy friends tease me that I'll never get past a third date.
That's bullshit. If you're on a date with a guy and the third date is like put out or it's over, fuck that guy.
As someone who waited a long time to have sex, because I thought it needed to be with someone I loved too. You should just get it out of the way, and then you'll realize that wasn't as important as you thought.
Yep.
Yes.
Again, it's gonna be so bad that first time, and the next, in
It's
my
not.
experience, 7 years. Don't worry about it.
It's not as big as a deal. So same thing as Anthony. I waited and wanted to be in love and all that stuff, but
I thought your
it's
first was your husband.
no. Oh, I mean, yes. If my mom's listening.
As he was indicating earlier, the fisting. That's theirs.
He was her first fister. And that's very special.
The best part is we're not at work anymore. We can't get fired.
Is
for
the
that.
second fister in the building?
If my mom's listening, then yes. But otherwise.
Thank you for your $2.
No. But yeah, no, it's like one of those things that you build up in your head, and then once you do it, you're like, really,
love
that? Like, I could have done that. Like, that's no big deal, So I think she should just get out of the
That's
way.
when you came up with the philosophy. Holes are for things to go in and out of.
Exactly.
So is your advice to her to have sex?
Not with a random person, but like, go up to Seattle.
Find a best friend.
Go to Seattle.
See?
Go to Seattle. Go to
Fall in
Zombie
love.
Studios. If somebody has a crazy rock star beard, don't talk.
to Zombie Studios, please.
Comment on the podcast if you're single, if you're female, go to Seattle and fuck Anthony.
Yeah, he'll be great. Good first.
But coordinate with the other single people that want to fuck Anthony, so there's not like a whole like line at the door.
Or a gangbang.
Take numbers.
Be a gangbang.
Take a number at the door.
My number is 5
No!
So,
See, that's the problem.
You will get
Anthony
so
isn't
many
into
prank
dudes.
calls and no pussy
It'd be
for doing
so
that.
easy if Anthony was into dudes.
Of dudes.
Because we all
Calling you.
fall in love with you. Anyone who knows you, they fall in love with you. And they want you to be happy. I would have done, I'll tell you a true story. We're going off the rails. Sorry, Damon. You hate this, I know. I had a nightmare last night.
Last night?
I briefly mentioned this to my girlfriend this morning, and Mike's going to love this. I had a nightmare last night that I got in a fight with Mike Mitchell's girlfriend over the fact that Anthony slept in his bed. And the nightmare ended with, I will kill you, bitch. I love Anthony. It's true.
yeah. I wonder if she's tried online dating, because then it's easier to match yourself up with someone who aligns with your
She said
beliefs,
she's
right?
in a small town. Did she give away her location other
Do
than
that
that?
Tinder app, man. I'll tell you what, man.
No.
That's where it's at right there.
I don't know.
Tinder is not for her. Tinder is fun, yes. Is anybody using Tinder? It's a fun dating app. You should check it out.
It's like.
But it's more for like hooking up, I think.
That's what it's totally for. By far.
So wait, what is Tinder? I don't know. Is it like Grindr for straight people?
But you actually have to-
Ty, pull it up now. See if anybody is.
In the meantime, it's like
Tinder?
the,
Everyone's like, no, I don't. Ty's gonna get a million fucking hits in the room.
It basically geolocates you, finds people in your area, and you basically say hot or not.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
If someone also
Tinder,
picks you as hot, they'll let you know.
Area's locating girls near me right now.
Hello, golly.
Locating girls near Ty right now.
No,
nope.
okay.
this whole bar wants to
Yes,
Swipe 'em to the-
yes.
You swipe
Invite her to the podcast right now.
29. She's a cute blonde.
No, he's
She just walked in.
Hey, is this? Oh my God, you're looking at Tinder. She walks out.
So we go like, right?
right?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, you need
Oh!
Oh, he made a match! Ladies and gentlemen, Tyra just met his future wife on Knockin Boots.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Here we go.
And now Damon is texting a message.
So right, we're at Tempest putting on a show. Come say hi.
Okay.
So we found a girl nearby that Ty liked and also said Ty was hot. So we're sending her a message that says we're at Tempest Bar, putting on a show. Come say hi. We'll see if she does.
So basically, we've just created the worst first date ever.
She's gonna walk in
Or
like,
the
where's
best.
that guy?
This is
Everybody's
gonna be
like,
a nightmare.
Catherine!
Or the best.
Holy shit, it worked! Date Anthony! The old bait and switch, as they call it.
Ty, what were you telling us the other day? You feel you're too lazy to date now?
You fucking waste of handsome.
What did you say? What did you say? I'm asking you what you said.
You asshole. I'm too lazy to wake up most days. You're like this. You don't even have to work out. You just wake up. You're hot and you walk around. Girls are pussies bouncing off you. I don't even want to finger it, man. Your fucking hand falls asleep, man. Fuck you.
Listen, I will call you later, bitch. I gotta go record the Video Grandpa podcast.
We'll go out, you and me, okay?
You disgust me.
What I said was I was not lazy. I mean, I'm sorry, I am lazy, but what I tried to explain it to you.
What I said was I was too lazy to remember what I said.
Is that so? Let me explain this. In Austin, Texas, for example, many of the women that I meet, are either really young and have never seen Goonies before, which is my test. If you haven't seen Goonies,
You will not sleep with a girl who hasn't seen Goonies?
touch a girl she's never seen or heard of Goonies.
I don't know.
See, this is what happens when you're handsome. You can just be like, no, you didn't see Goonies? Fuck off. Me, I'd be like, have you seen
I'm
Goonies?
like, yo,
know
you
what it is?
speak English?
Doesn't matter. Don't care.
No, oi, all right, come with me.
But if I say Goonies and she's like, see, I'm like, let's go. Let's rock and roll. Anyway, the point is that like, I got lazy, I got tired because, it's different down there, man, than it is in San Francisco, man. Women here are like...
There are no hot girls in Austin.
No, there's nothing hot girls in Austin. By far. But
They all wear sundresses.
yes.
But then when they're your age,
And they love
which is
Russian
old,
tacos, and it's
they
great.
fucking want kids. They want the man they're gonna marry.
Absolutely. That was part of my problem. It was like, they want babies, and I just don't want kids. That's it. I don't hate children. I just don't want a kid.
That's fine.
Tyra's drawn up documents to go find this like fucking casket of Sir Francis Drake out in the ocean. So like, he's talking to this reporter
I like
about
the
coming
idea
with him.
of Ty as this.
It's time to rate a cat.
No, it's rate a pussy.
Next email's from Oliver.
She get back to you?
We're gonna find out.
Oh shit, Catherine's talking back. No,
Find out right
Catherine didn't say
No,
anything.
Catherine didn't say anything.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Ty, you're gonna be a 100-year-old man walking through the desert alone, being like, "Have you seen Goonies?"
That could be true.
We have an email from Trevor. He says, "This is Oliver, my 3-year-old polydactyl cat."
What the fuck does that mean?
Means he has like 6.
Is he a dinosaur?
He has like 6 toes.
Oh, I had a cat that their
has 6
hands look
toes?
like mittens.
He has
Their
like
hands look like
fingers.
mittens.
Kill it
It's the most adorable
immediately.
thing.
Kill it. Do not let that beast walk the earth.
Great would it be if Trevor's just like cooking dinner and he's listening. He's like, oh, picks up the frying pan.
Anthony, we're gonna love Oliver because
She looks just like Jackie Brown.
it looks like our cats, Jackie Brown and Pee-Pee. Oliver's really cute. Very, very cute cat. Yeah. This next email is an interesting question. Does he want to be anonymous? No, it comes from Russell.
Russ.
Oh, I'm from Russell.
Hey, David, what is the title of this email that you decided to read?
Cats and massive orgasms.
See that?
By the way, that's a band name. Okay?
Cats and massive orgasms.
Every time my cat comes in my room while I'm having sex, my ejaculate load gets way too big. And there are many tears.
I went to college. Isn't that fucking crazy? I graduated college. I'm sitting up here. We're reading Cats and Massive Orgasms to a room full of drunks in the middle of the afternoon. I fucking love this shit.
There is no.
Thank you guys.
There is no.
Can I get one more drink?
Yeah, they know.
Gin and soda.
Real quick, the Green Bay Packers fan
Vodka
is leaving
soda
because
for
they don't
me.
know how to finish.
Yeah, just like this. Royalty drink now.
Hey, high five, high hug.
Vodka soda for me.
Bartenders today, please take care of them back there. They're awesome. They're helping us out over here.
I need a rum job and an IPA. They are awesome.
Yeah, thanks a lot to Tempest for having us here.
Tempest SF.
Maybe all Knockin Boots should be live from now on.
Well, if Tempest FS would like to start paying us for coming, fuck off, I'm trying to make a pitch. Mic cut, power off.
All right, cats and massive orgasms. Russell asks, has anyone on the show ever encountered a woman that could only have an orgasm by having penetration of a penis?
No, actually, for a lot of girls, that penetration doesn't equal an orgasm.
Oral is like the best way to.
Right.
Okay. Well, he says because the Thai woman I lost my virginity to, yes, she claims just that. So the Thai woman he lost his virginity to could only have orgasm by having penetration by a penis. And are we okay? Are we good? And when we did have sex, she had a massive orgasm. She shook like crazy and then collapsed for like 4 minutes.
You're doing it right, man.
I feel like a monster. Fuck off. What is your problem?
I don't understand. He just wants to know the truth is that.
This is the emails I get mad at. It's like,
While you're pumping iron, drinking muscle milk.
She then went on to tell me how, as a baby, her mother threw her in a dumpster. And that
You fucked the penguin?
And that she was adopted. We had sex one more time, and I never talked to her again. I could not find her on Facebook, so I attached a visual representation of her.
It's a dumpster. If you're at home right now, it is a dumpster. Hey everybody, I found a fucking leprechaun with this pot of gold, and every time I fuck it with my penis, it has an orgasm. I never want to talk to it again because it was found in a dumpster. You're a monster. You're a monster. Where's the cat?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, where was the cats and mine?
He gave a picture of his cat, but it's nothing special.
Oh, okay.
I do not understand this email at all. This is like one of those.
There's no
He wanted
question.
no, there's no problem. He wanted to know if we ever encountered a woman who could only orgasm with a dick in her.
No, it's just
I believe they exist.
like, dude, Knockin Boots, I had sex with a girl. She came. It was amazing. And then everything went fine after that.
I liked the dumpster photo.
Now every girl I have sex with doesn't shudder and shut down when I put my dick in her. Is that weird?
When I was a kid, I had a childhood. Shut the fuck up.
I was raised
What a
in a
horrible
dumpster.
person you are. Never write to us again. Cut off your ears so you can't hear us anymore.
Thanks for your $2.
Fall in a well and fuck yourself to death in the bottom of it. Jesus.
I wasn't go that far, but cool. That's fine.
Holy shit.
Okay, this is Ollie. He's 16 from the UK.
Oh, it's me, Ollie. I'm so happy about that Wimbledon final. You know what I'm saying?
Our 16-year-old friend says, recently I hooked up with a girl and ended up going to third base.
16. Everyone temper your expectations.
He says, I ended up going to third base on her.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't think we should.
No.
I had sex next to her.
Stop.
How are we defining the basis?
With
then?
that definition of what third base is, I went third base on her. I think he went down on her.
He went down on her.
Okay.
Third base is the vagina, Neha.
What part of his body was
I don't even think we should. He's 16.
You wanted to skip this one?
I don't know that we should be.
No. Anthony is welcome
it?
to go sit in the corner for a while the adults discuss
Is
his
it?
16-year-old sex life.
Okay.
Anyway, he
I'll
got
take
to
your word
third
for
base
it.
with this girl. When
She's Thai and can only have sex.
I'm gonna ask Jimmy's father. Should we answer this question?
Yeah!
we've gotten permission.
Hold on, Jimmy. You're never allowed to say, I hate you, Dad. Ever.
Ever.
Your dad is awesome.
You have the coolest dad. Okay, when it came time for her to return the favor, she was hesitant in the act of unsheathing. She appeared uncomfortable.
He's uncircumcised.
It's okay. She was about to go ahead when I stopped her. I didn't feel right about her going down on me when she was uncomfortable.
Sure.
So did I do the right thing?
No, yes.
It was a one-time thing, so getting an awkward blowjob didn't matter too much to me. It just didn't feel right. Yeah, you did the right
When
thing.
you were 16, the fact that you went to third base on a girl is going to feel the next, 9 years of masturbating for you. So
Hey.
you got plenty of
He goes down to the fucking toffee shop or whatever they have in the UK. He's like, hey, bro, smell my chin. See, if you didn't get that joke, vaginas smell.
Wow.
The good ones don't.
Also, in the UK, they only have toffee shops. I'm only talking to my girlfriend. I see this joke went over her head.
All right, this next team has some good photos.
Oh, good.
Yeah, photos.
I love photos.
Well, they're not sexy though. Just
Look at this
temper your interest.
photograph.
They're amusing photos.
We're cheering that photos exist. They could be photos of anything. We're like, photos.
The subject line is private school kid needs help.
Okay.
Greg went to a private school.
I went to private school and it really fucked me up. Really fucked me up. I don't know how to dress. I didn't date for a long time because you don't know what's happening. I didn't fuck any bitches.
So he remembers what you said. He says, "Hi, my name is Ryan.
Hi, Brian. Ryan.
I'd just like to start off by saying I love the show. I'm happy you guys have brought it back. Now to the question. In the last episode, Greg mentioned how he went to a private high school where he'd been with kids in his class since kindergarten. I'm in a very similar situation. I've gone to a school where I only have 50 kids in my junior class. I have run into the same problem as Greg. It is extremely hard to ask a girl out on a date. When I've tried to be upfront about it and ask them on a date, they either take it very awkwardly or they act like it is just a friend date. I've tried everything that you guys have said, like not paying attention to them and creating a distance, but there is such a small sample size.
Eric Martin just called that terrible advice.
I'm a pretty social guy. I hang out with the most attractive girls in school.
Yeah.
But the friend zone is a big problem because, I've known these girls. I've gone to school with them all my life. If Greg or anyone else has some advice for a kid stuck in a private high school, that would be great. Also, I've attached 2 pictures.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I've attached
high
2
school's
pictures.
totally voluntary. You're like, let me see the photos.
This is our friend. How awkward is this photo?
He's doing a hover hand.
This is what you submitted.
He's doing a hover hand with a girl who's leaning away from him.
Hopefully it was a joke.
And then there's this one where he's like shyly like peeking out from around a corner.
I think both of these are joke photos. He's got a Greg Miller sense of humor. What you need to do is find friends outside of the school and date outside of the school. When I was in private school, a lot of my friends found success, which later fucked them up in a lot of ways.
How great is
by
that
dating
photo?
girls from other schools that they had a relationship. This girl, one guy starts dating, they've got friends, they start dating. It was all a cesspool of incest and grossness.
Neha, how into this guy is this girl?
Neha,
that's clearly a joke. They're at a house. No one takes a photo like that on purpose.
I think he's trolling us.
Here we go.
You want to make this? I'm gonna tweet it with no context.
This is good.
Anthony, you gotta take this photo.
Who's the Asian girl? Who's the Asian girl? And you're gonna be the kid?
Clearly,
Don't answer that.
First off, the dude has my body type. I'm the dude.
All right, here we go. Ready? All right, that's about what it was.
Wait, aren't private school girls like kind of?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they?
No, see,
Greg, are they?
there are definitely sluts in private school.
So he needs to.
My
find
scientific
sluts.
research shows.
That's what needs to happen.
But he's in the very same situation I was, where I was like, oh yeah, you want to go on a date? And when you said you want to go on a date, that meant, do you want to date me? Do you want to be my girlfriend? And then it was always like, also in 2nd grade, you threw up in the pew at church. I remember
You throw up in the pew?
Not me, but I mean one person. Like, it's like a definitive event. Like last night when Eric was like, I'm the future of IGN, and took a gin and tonic and poured it all down.
Rest in peace, IGN.
Okay, this the next
Thank you,
email.
Tempest.
Next email. It's so bad, right? Next email is from an anonymous listener. The subject line is, I don't want to die, help, but it's not really that serious. Yeah, it's not quite that serious.
I've been shot. I've emailed you for help.
He says, I'm a new listener. Isn't that nice that we still get new listeners?
Thank you.
Tell your friends.
It says, I have to say, this show might be the best thing ever. Might be. It says, but I have a really big issue. I can't seem to figure out a solution to it. I'm 18.
Take them off.
I'm a male.
I'm trying to tell Tyrese to take his pants off. He's wearing underwear. What's it matter? You are.
Let's shut up.
Are you wearing boxer briefs? What are you doing?
Yeah, boxer briefs.
I'll take my pants off. You take your pants off. Yeah.
Well, this is happening.
I want you to know when you post these photos on the internet, I don't know why he has a bulge and I don't. It's like. The Fernet is why I don't have the bulge. No, I don't want more. No more Fernet. No! 0!
More. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Wait, I need a shot glass.
For those of you who wanted to see crazy animals at the zoo in San Francisco this weekend, now you don't have to.
No! Stop coming closer with the Fernet and the shot glass.
Just do it. Do it.
Talk. You have to drink Fernet while you're here.
Yeah, I know I have to drink. Hey, everybody, it's Tony. Tony owns this bar. Tony, how are you?
I like how you're honest in tears. You're almost in tears.
All right, give me that shot of Fernet. Real quick and quietly, there are 2 girls outside horrified by what they see through the window. I'm gonna take a photo of them.
Remember the new listener. He is an 18-year-old male, recently graduated high school, but during his final semester, he says, I met a girl in my English class. Are you guys with me?
Yes. This guy met a girl in his English class. Tyroot's the one who's like, oh, what's that fucking shiny object? Oh, it's not a pussy. I want to drink muscle milk. Oh, what happened? I quit and I'm in Austin now? Weird.
Upon entering my English class, her looks are what caught my eye initially. Right? But after being paired up with her for an assignment...
Thank you. You just yelled no shit. It was her smell from across the room.
After being paired up with her for an assignment, it was her personality that looped me in. Within the first couple weeks of class, I asked her to go to lunch with me. She jumped at the opportunity. We had an amazing meal bonding over our common interest of Vietnamese food.
Tap it.
At the end of the meal, she revealed to me that she had a boyfriend.
Oh,
no! A 20-year-old Arab boyfriend.
Oh, no! Wait, that sounds racist when I say
Who makes about 5 times as much money as I do and weighs...
You're a fucking joke!
And weighs 50 pounds more than I do.
That's what money does. If you're watching right now at home, make money and be fat. It don't matter.
While I was initially disappointed, I sucked it up and didn't mind slipping in the friend zone. As the months progressed, me and this girl became extremely close. We spent almost every day together. We told each other everything. But the strange thing was, she always told me she was attracted to me. Told me if she wasn't with her boyfriend, she'd be with me.
What the fuck is this?
All right, hold on.
Brian Altano's doing a shot with a fam.
What? Hold on. I'm that old dirty bastard. I don't just drink things people hand to me.
It's chartreuse.
What the fuck? That's what killed that man. What the fuck is this?
No more interrupting.
Tyroot's
That's all I
finally mopping
needed.
up his
Thanks.
mess.
Let's do it.
All right.
Cheers, everyone. Sorry. Thank you.
Continuing the question, he's in the friend zone with this girl. They're getting along with very well. She comes on to him. He says, I didn't allow myself to get hung up on her. I continued to knock boots with other girls. We eventually went to prom together as friends. On prom night, we ended up in the same bed, but I used all the willpower I had to resist her advances. Weeks later, though, my temptation got the best of me. After a party at my house, she stayed after to clean up. One thing led to another. She ended up performing oral sex on me. But she refused to kiss me. We went to lunch the next day and discussed this. They discussed the oral sex he got. She said that she still loves her boyfriend, but she still wanted to be friends with me. I agreed, but I've been ignoring her for the past week or so. My issue is, at this point, A,
I'm a huge bitch.
I am afraid that this will reach her boyfriend and he will physically harm me.
And he would have.
Also, I'm a huge bitch.
And B, should I respond to her and continue the friendship?
Hey, everybody, I'm a bad person. Do you want to keep being my friend? Yes? Great.
You cheated on someone, man. That's fucked up.
He didn't cheat.
Yes, he did.
He enabled her to cheat.
Yes.
Mr. Champagne, Mr. Champagne.
You were complicit in it.
What is timer? Okay.
Get rid of her, she's a cheater. Get out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, so like that's always the thing. Whenever you you sleep with a girl who has a boyfriend, if she cheated on them, you always have to remember she could cheat on you too.
Once a
right?
cheater, always a cheater, right? Like, how are you ever going to
listen.
put that out of your head? How can you trust her to go on a boat trip or a jet ski trip?
This is she, by the way.
And she's slutty in the photos, too. Fucking you goddamn sluts.
And that's the other one is the two of them on prom night.
This goes like a 6 at best.
We're saying that she did all these things.
Wait, what?
Ty, this girl is not a 6.
That's
Ty,
the
you're an
anger in
asshole.
you.
I mean, yes, that's true, but this goes to 6.
I'll tell you right now, in the spoon photo, which you can see in the translucent thing I'm gonna hold up. Oh, you're just, Damon's done. It's over. We're showing you real photos.
Ty thinks this is a 6.
Ty's crazy.
Now, no, Ty has what I like to call the sixth sense. And when he knew that photo was a 6 based on this photo, in which, sure, this is a less attractive photo. Yeah, when some girl's sucking a spoon like your dick, it's like, oh man, she's a 10. Eric knows what I'm talking about. Eric's gay, he doesn't even care. Someone's sucking my dick? Yeah.
I don't think that's how.
That's also the Greg Miller motto.
Greg, I don't think that's how gay people work.
I think that's
sucking my dick? Yeah.
I think that's how people work. You're telling me and Goldfarb haven't been in a plane once or twice, and he's like, hey, I might lean over, and I'm like, all right. That wasn't a knock against gay people. That's a knock against people. We all want our dicks sucked.
He's here.
Goldfarb's over there.
You better be fucking drunk. You look way too sober right now.
Goldfarb, do you need a one-way ticket to Pound Town?
Will the bartenders please get Goldfarb drunk?
Single ladies with no morals, please move over to that young gentleman.
If you have morals, that's okay too.
Yeah, but don't be all like preaching in the morning. Like, we need to
Okay.
go to church and all. I'm like,
Okay, Mr. Champagne. Did you have any idea what you were getting into when you came here today?
No, but I think we should bring Greg's girlfriend up here and let her sit in the seat.
We can bring this in.
Put her on the spot.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to Knockin' Boots.
to begin whatever's about to happen, I am so sorry, Christine. I am so sorry.
Is our towel rack gonna be okay, Greg?
No, the towel rack's fucked tonight.
Okay.
What?
The one of the final time,
They have sex on a towel rack every night.
No.
make sure it's okay.
No. Steimer has this great story of when I couldn't stand up coming home from night
Oh,
Christmas
Grab the
party.
towel rack to balance,
And-
ripped it out of the wall.
Yeah, I grabbed the towel rack and ripped it out of the. I get mad sometimes. Don't we all?
Better the towel rack than Christine.
That's true.
This is I think this is the first time any member of Knockin' Boots has had their girlfriend on the show. I don't think it will prevent Greg from being totally honest with us, will it, Greg?
No, that was a big part of this whole show. Is that I talked to a couple other Knockin' Boots co-hosts, and they said that, well, I'm not going to bring my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, Steimer's going to come. And now, granted, I know Steimer's never listened to the show beforehand, but nothing I've ever said has been something I haven't told her. Yeah. This is what I'm always preaching to you people when you're listening to this podcast. Honesty, openness. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to hide. Guess what, everybody? Christine's wearing a babushka, and I love her to death. I think she's the most beautiful girl in the whole goddamn world. And while I wish she played less Guild Wars than she does, I do enjoy hanging out with her quite a bit.
All right, we'll get to the
Vanessa's yelling, everybody. Vanessa's upset.
We'll get to the next question. This is Joshua.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah. He says, I'm 21, I'm working on my undergrad, but I'm dating a 23-year-old who just got her master's. Now, Masters at 23 is impressive.
Can I sing the Doogie Howser theme?
Yeah.
You are all very fucking young, and I don't appreciate that. Doogie Howser was the show Neil Patrick Harris was on before he was gay. Eric Martin is super excited that he's gay. Now, and that's what I was saying earlier, right? Me and Neil Patrick Harris in a cab. Neil Patrick Harris like, I want to suck your dick. I'm like, fucking go for it.
Josh says, I'm from New York City. She's from Long Island. Brian, is that a big deal?
The pride of Long Island.
He's not here.
If you live in New York, don't fuck girls from Long Island.
Well, he is.
Fuck girls in New York.
He is. He says, I'm writing because I'm a little worried about this issue. She's already graduated. She has a car. And
That's the sign of being an adult.
She seems so much ahead of me in life. All her friends either have a BA or they're working towards their masters. We've been dating for 4 months.
Sure,
it's been awesome. And I feel like I'm falling in love just like high school. I feel like I don't need a car because I live in the city. Hell, I don't even have my license. But I'm worried she finds someone who she likes that has all those qualities I'm missing. I've tried convincing myself that she's with me and stuff, but I don't have the best body, and her body is slamming. It doesn't help that whenever she sees someone she likes on TV or a magazine, she points out how awesome the guy's body is.
So?
Am I just being a wuss and worrying too much?
Yes.
No one cares about how she looks.
He doesn't have a
I
photo of
do.
them together. This is her, and then he's on the left.
No, I'll tell you 100% right now. This is what we're talking about when we talk about batting out of your leagues. You think I'm hot enough to be with Christine Steimer? No.
Yeah, you're fine.
Christine is totally dumb for some reason. It's like, oh, it's adorable when he's got this dumb dog that pisses all over me and likes PlayStation. Like, girls don't think the same way people do.
What?
Let me dial it back a second. For a guy to be attracted to a girl, there's the physical attraction. For a girl to be attracted to a guy, they immediately can see through that. That no, he doesn't have to worry about this.
Now, but she is commenting on other guys' bodies.
Sure,
Yeah, but
Christine does that all the time.
Celebrities do not count.
Christine,
Celebrities don't
Yes,
count.
it's totally okay.
time out, every motherfucker.
It's like, fuck
My
you.
girlfriend is on the panel.
Hold on.
Girlfriend.
This is like, it's like talking about the X-Men. Like, if somebody's like, oh, do you like Iceman's power? And you're like, no, it's not that cool. No, it's fucking amazing. Like, that's how I talk about. If my girlfriend's like, do you think Jessica Alba's hot? I'm not gonna go, no, she's got weird elbows. No, she's ridiculous. She's fucking ridiculous.
No,
she
you
pushed,
wa-
she
I
pushed
disagree.
kids out and she's
I
still hot as
disagree.
fuck.
Brian's walked into a fucking minefield. Christine
I love minefields. Let's do
Christine
this.
is able to come back and be like, oh, I saw G.I. Joe. I'm like, how was that? Is it Channing Tatum's really hot? I'm like, yes, he is. I'd like to suck his dick. But like,
I call him Channing Tate Yum.
Christine talks all the time about other guys who are super hot, but Christine is in love with me. There's a difference there between being hot. For some reason, she's like, yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. I don't know either. But this is always what I go back to my first girlfriend. We had a question earlier about, your first relationship of all time. My first girlfriend, I was very much the guy who was like, literally, we'd go out on dates and I'd be like, so you're sure you like me? Like, really, you like me? I was like, punk didn't exist yet. But I was waiting to be punked by like a 4-year-old Ashton Kutcher. But don't do that. Be confident. That's what I always talk. And this is something I've talked about with Mr. Champagne last night. Is the big part of this is faking confidence. Fake it till you make it. When I first started being on camera all the time, I was like, I'm Greg Miller, blah, 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 and I was terrible. But as soon as I started pretending that I didn't care about it, I got really good at it.
So we think he's probably fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
Totally fine.
Moving on.
Remember, everybody, we are at Tempest Bar in San Francisco, California. When you come here, find Tony. Tell Tony Knockin Boots sent you. Then buy a one-way ticket to Pound Town in Seattle with Anthony Gallegos.
Speaking of Tempest, can I get another Anchor Steam, please?
Yeah, oh, Tony heard it. I love this bar.
And I'm sorry, I'm getting.
Can we move our office to this bar?
Everyone should be tipping your bartenders today. All right? Taking care of Tony and his crew. Everybody.
And I'm getting.
Tony! 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 Think of it this way, Tony. It's a $2 ad everyone has to pay to hear.
Do you think the people at home are going to enjoy listening to this one?
Yes. If you've ever listened to Knockin Boots and you're like, I don't expect a train wreck, then you don't fucking listen to us.
Now we're getting some signals here. Do we have a question? All right, we're gonna bring.
Christine, you can be dismissed if you want.
We're gonna bring up that question.
If you want to stay around, you're welcome too.
Oh.
You got off
Are you
easy, by
telling
the
me
way.
goodbye? Are you kicking me off?
Greg is very
No, hold on.
Oh.
Yes.
Christine, you want to make out before you go?
No.
She deny you? Is that what happened?
Next question comes from Hip Hop Anonymous. My girlfriend won't make out with me in front of 1 million people. She doesn't know. What do I do?
I think we do have a question for the audience here. Come up to the
I
microphone.
love that girl so fucking much, by the way.
Let's go.
Come on up.
What's your name?
What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Samantha.
Samantha, welcome to the show.
I'm
I
from
know you
LA
from Twitter.
County.
I know you from Twitter.
I know you from Twitter
Thank
and
you.
IGN.
What's your question?
IGN, never heard of it.
I think I'm drunk enough to come up here.
Yeah.
Those were your last words.
Probably in these streets, probably.
Okay, what's your question?
Okay, I have a question. Okay, I've been with my boyfriend almost.
Speak into the microphone.
I've been with my boyfriend almost 5 years, right?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's right there.
And his small dick doesn't get me off, but it ejaculates way too much.
No offense, I love him right now, but he's got a backwards hat, a flannel on, and a camera. You look like a Girls Gone Wild cameraman. Do your thing, get money.
If you are listening at home right now, this is a textbook example of someone batting outside of their league.
Okay, continue with your question. Continue.
5 years.
I love you. You
5
know
years.
that. All right.
What?
I said continue.
Okay, all right. So we've been dating for like 5 years, right? I'm kind of interested in having a threesome, like with that.
Now you really look like a Girls Gone Wild cameraman.
Brian.
But
Pass your microphone over to her and shut that mouth.
Samantha, come over and share Brian's microphone.
We're having a hard time. Something just happened. It was crazy. Your boyfriend blew his brains out.
I just figured out your threesome.
How's this?
No. Actually, can you hear me? All right.
Yeah, we hear you without feedback. It's great.
What? Okay. Actually, not with the guy, not like a devil's threesome and stuff, right?
You get the fuck out.
Sorry, guy. Okay, my question is, do you have it with someone you know or like
No.
someone random?
No. It would be too weird.
Can we let someone finish a thought?
I don't want to catch a disease.
There's some crazy tattooed lady screaming from the side. I love it. So, real quick, I personally had a hard time recapping the story. Okay. You are in love with your boyfriend, but you're ready to have a threesome with another girl or guy?
A girl.
A girl.
Another girl. Look at the fucking shit-eating grin on his face. I've only seen that match one time by Andrew Goldfarb eating a pizza.
Well, let me ask you something real quick while we're here. Let me ask you something. Yeah. What,
I don't know why this is happening.
You're not helping anything.
No.
So now, no.
Nobody's
have the
very
threesome
impressed.
with someone you do not know.
So hold on. Wait, no, I have you right here. This is very intimate. We're talking.
All right.
Are you cool with watching? Shut the fuck up, Ty. Are you cool with watching your boyfriend fuck somebody else?
Yes, I think so.
She is.
You think so? You think so? Are you positive you could sit there and watch your boyfriend's dick that you love with all of your 5 years heart fuck some other pussy that's not yours and you feel nothing? It's not like Portal where like he fucks her pussy and it's like, whoa, and you feel it. No, he just fucks her right in front of you and you sit there and maybe you're like, okay, so Google any picture of 2 girls and 1 guy. Not right now. We're working. But one of them's always off to the side, kind of being like, I guess I'll rub my pussy right now. It's weird. Like, it's like a second, like, she's got to sit there and be like, I'm going to finger myself.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll suck
It's not quite that
her
simple.
titties.
There's a lot of different combinations.
There are, but all of them involve her watching him.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck a girl that's
And
not
look at
her.
the fucking grin on this guy's face. He can't even hide it. He's like, I'm in a Vans shirt. This hasn't been popular since 1996. We just climbed out of our time bubble. Is Kurt Cobain still alive?
Don't tell him the answer to that question.
Brian. She seems ready. The
Okay.
question is, should it be with a friend or a stranger? I think stranger is the way to go.
Yeah.
No, not like a crazy ass stranger off the streets of right outside
what
Tempest.
kind of
SF.
stranger?
Whoa. So we've talked before about how you go into a bar, you meet somebody there. If your boyfriend is like, my girlfriend likes you.
This is what you're nailing on. If you remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're old enough, like Scott Lowe, who's really old,
he's actually not.
Knockin Boots spun out of a Game Scoop question where we were like, is this a thing that matters to people? And what it was we helped the guy get a threesome. Restand. And what it was he went up to this girl and said, my wife thinks you're really hot. And that's all it took. I'm drunk. I am not doing this shot of whiskey.
All right, so if you can make that work, if you two can walk up to somebody in a bar and go, hey, wanna fuck all of us? And they're like, yeah, I have nothing but this. Then yes, do it. So we got over the hurdle. Everyone's pointing to this girl right here. I'm sorry. What's up? Come on, let's do the show.
Okay, what's
Tell us what
happening?
you're gonna say.
Okay, the thing is, I would say.
You need to talk into the microphone.
Okay, you get the choice. You get the choice. You get to choose
Here,
the
right
girl
here.
that you want.
Come here.
Get the girl that you want, and then discuss with him. Because we think differently.
That's really good advice.
No, but it's true.
I couldn't hear all of it.
I know,
So
I said it was
is
good.
Vanessa gonna fuck this guy and his girlfriend?
Yeah, are you the third?
No, let the girl decide. And then if you accept her choice, then it's fine.
That's the best advice you could possibly
Get
give
her
up
to
here.
choose.
Thank you so much.
Huh?
Because no, that's not what she chose.
No, we'll have to discuss.
See? Write her a letter, be nice. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies. Get the fuck off the stage.
What happened to Ty Root?
Oh yeah, do you want to take our first bathroom break?
Yeah.
We've been
Do you
going
need a bathroom
for
break? An hour and a half.
1:28. Yeah. I want to go till literally Tony comes over and says, "Stop fucking podcasting." Who's with me? Knockin Boots.
Okay. This is from a listener named Ian.
Ian! Hey, I made a bunch of bad Star Wars prequels.
He says, this is a hilarious and occasionally enlightening show. Great job. I was devastated when you guys went on hiatus. So naturally, I'm happy to climb the so-called paywall and download the new series from Amazon.
Thank you.
Here's my situation. I'm 17. I have not been in a real relationship. Mainly because I've just been uninterested or busy with school.
Mainly because you're a child.
But now that things have slowed down during the lull before college, I'm curious to explore the dating world.
That's called college.
I'm really bad at flirting and being intimate. My 2 attempts so far. I approached a cute older girl and asked her out. Even though she declined, I was elated by my ballsy move and knew that Greg, mouth stuffed with Oreos, would be proud.
YouTube.com/GameOverGreggy.
I decided to step it up and actually sang a song with piano accompaniment on Valentine's Day.
Nope. A million no's.
To another girl. It always freaking works in the movies. So you can imagine my surprise when I was friend-zoned. Say, what? This is his words.
Say what?
In conclusion, I'm not bitter, but man, I thought this would be easier. Any tips on flirting, meeting girls, first impressions, and asking them out?
First,
Playing piano and singing to someone is something you do with someone you've been with for like 5 years.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Don't do that early on.
He says the song I sang was Be Alright by Justin Bieber.
that's bad. That's a bad song. And I like Taylor Swift.
I've known Greg for years, and it was only his most recent birthday that I played a song for him. So that's because I knew you for years.
And I loved it, and you still got mad at me. I forget why.
So he needs basic tips.
I mean, you can flirt with someone by just talking to them and making subtle comments about their appearance.
Go to college and everything's different. I always talk about on the show about how, I was fucking in this private school forever. And so everyone was your friend. And when we graduated, there was one party where there was this girl who's just like, I've always liked you. What's up? Let's make out. Let's hang out and do this thing. And so I made out with this girl in another room. And as far as it got was I made out with her. And when people would walk by, I was drunk and I'd be like, I've made out with this girl twice. I made out with this girl 4 times. And like, it's a terrible piece of advice, but the way you get better is by swinging more.
Swinging more?
Yeah. A batting average, a successful batting average in the major league is like what? 0.4? Like fucking get out there and swing as much as you want to. It doesn't matter.
Also, give a fuck about what girls give a fuck for 5 minutes.
Can you explain?
Thank
Can
you,
explain?
ladies.
Can you explain?
Listen to their shit. If they're like, I got this dress, it means a lot to me. I bought these shoes. I'm working on this thing for school. I care about it. I'm passionate about it. You know the way you are about getting that fucking 12th trophy in Red Dead Redemption? Girls are like that with real things.
First off, it's really hard to get all the skins.
Talk to them, ask them how they're doing. Don't just be like, I want to play with my tongue face.
What?
Ask them how they're doing, see what's going on. Be like, what are you wearing? What's that? What are your shoes like?
Even if you don't care, you can ask them those questions. It's totally fine.
See, that's the devil's advocate right there. He's right, by the way.
Very true.
That works too. But pretend like you give a fuck.
Whoa.
What's the matter?
Devil's advocate? You've asked a girl before about her shoes and been interested?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Why? It works.
I've bought the same pair of shoes every day of my life since my 18th birthday.
You're a 400-pound mutant. You're the fucking anomaly in this room. That's why people love you. But
Do people love Greg Miller?
See?
Thank you so much for that. I'm happy you all love me, but especially a huge thank you to Marty for loving me more than everyone else.
Why? So random.
I just love Marty. So
I didn't know that Marty loved you more than everyone else.
Marty is an insane love. We got the Ibn You know about it, of course, Game of the Year.
All right, we're moving on now. This is an anonymous listener.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
He says, awesome show, so glad it's back. I'm 20 and my girlfriend of 5 years is 18. So he started dating her when she was 13?
Yeah, it's all Titan shit.
Beyond. Did I say that wrong?
We go to nearby colleges and see each other every weekend.
Whoa, wait, what's the age difference?
She goes to middle
He's
school
20,
college.
she's 18, but they've been together for 5 years.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, my girlfriend told me she cheated on me.
Oh, what a surprise. Someone who's not even fucking 22 is cheating on you.
She says it was a one-time mistake and she greatly regrets it.
Dump her ass.
After much crying and fighting on both sides, we broke up for a week. I ended up getting back together with her. I love her. She did tell me about the cheating right away.
No! Fucking break your dick off in this girl. Get away.
Ty, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that I know it's really easy for us to be up here. We're like, we're in our 30s or approaching 30, whatnot.
No, I think we're all in our 30s.
Okay, fine. We're all in our 30s now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So whatever. It's easy for us to say that life will move on, you'll be okay. Don't worry about it when you're 20 years old, right? Right. However, if I had someone like me telling you at your age that everything would be fucking okay, my advice to you would be fucking run. Dump that bitch's ass and realize you made out like a fucking bandit. You are okay. Everything will be fine. Okay. You are young. I know you are young. I know you are feeling scared. I know you are freaked out. But however, just know you are 20 years old. You have so much time left to find the one that's not gonna fuck you over, that loves you for who you are. Drop that bitch's ass, move on, next fucking email. Let's go.
I think that pretty much takes care of it.
Yup. Tyrone has one good question every show. And the rest are like, oh man, fuck that bitch, the boat landing.
All right, this is Dave. He's 24 and from Australia.
DaveFanoy.com, oi.
Dave has a very interesting question. We have not gotten a question like this before.
Baka.
I just turned 24. I know I don't want kids. Am I too young to make a decision about getting a vasectomy?
Yes, yes, yes. Vanessa is calling shit up. She can come back up here.
No, in my opinion, you're not. You're an adult. You can get a vasectomy.
No,
yeah, sure.
Don't do it at 24. Don't.
Now, to be fair, today,
Everyone in the audience, shut the fuck up.
Today,
you're 24. You can get a vasectomy if you want. You're a goddamn adult.
Yes,
If
thank you.
If you want a kid later on, you can adopt one of the many.
Thank you.
You don't need to have your own kid. Chances
No,
are you're an idiot.
I do not agree at all. I've known since The Family Man with Nicolas Cage that I did not want children. That was back in high school, but I have not done the vasectomy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And when I got to cancer last year at 29, and they're like, we're gonna do this radiation, go save your sperm. And I was like, I looked at the prices and I'm like, no.
Yeah, but the difference between you is you don't want one, but he does. And
No, he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't want one.
he needs to have time to
Yeah, they're
decide. I knew in high school I did not want children, but I was very open to the fact that that might change.
But he doesn't seem like it's going to. He said he wants it. And if you want it, you want to get a vasectomy, get a vasectomy. Who cares?
Oh. Now, we need to point out, in the year 2013, vasectomies are reversible.
Exactly.
In the year 2000.
So there is that. The other thing is, I don't know. So my sister had 3 kids, and they thought they were done, and my brother-in-law got a vasectomy. And then you're supposed to wait like 3 months before you knock boots. And they waited like 2 months and 3 weeks, and then they did it. And then she got pregnant with twins.
Hope you guys like that multiplayer DLC.
On the universe. And that's the saddest part, is that Altano and Daemon are gonna have kids, and they're gonna be like, oh man, this glass cracking on the fucking floor is a great song. They like stupid music. Blah, 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 blah.
Our friend also wants to be rated on the scale.
Is he the monkey?
Is he the monkey or the...
No, he's the guy.
As a fat guy, no. 7.9, you're being generous.
Yeah.
I'm a...
Is he like communist?
6'3".
Is he communist?
6'3".
He wants us to be.
Oh,
5, huh?
Eric, the gay guy, says...
I give you
5.
I give you like a 6'5".
That's okay.
7, yeah.
You think he's okay?
Yes.
On the Knockin Boots scale, which is not based on any other website scale. And weird.
All right, are we done with that one?
Sure.
Damon, can I take a second to say how much I love this crowd? How much
These
I
guys?
love Tempest and SF. Thank you
These
all so much.
motherfuckers?
If we do this every month, will you guys come back every month? Oh, fuck you. No, you won't. You will. You will. Neil Gabriel will. Eric will. So we have 3 fans.
What about Butters?
Where are you from, Butters?
I live
Okay, Butters will be here too.
Okay, good.
Vanessa will not be here.
I think what we've learned today is we want to do more live Knockin' Boots.
Hey, Tony, can I get another IPA, another rum job,
and another Anchor Steam?
And a shot of Jameson for Eric Martin.
Make that
Soul
2.
Community Manager, fuck Sean Allen.
Okay, no, we didn't say that. This is another Oliver. We had an Oliver earlier, right? This is another Oliver.
This is another Oliver.
I remember.
Oh, it's me, Oliver. Number 2. Let's more porridge.
I remember you guys saying, "Okay, Cupid is a pretty good place to meet ladies." It's not for him. He says, "I decided to give it a shot." Success story over here for Scott Lowe.
Wait.
I was like, you answered it. Yeah, it's great. It's sweet.
Anyway, Oliver gave it a shot. He said, after a week or so, I met a really cool girl. We'll call her Michelle. She was a graphic designer, probably the most laid-back girl I've ever met. After talking and Skyping for a few nights, she drew a picture of us with me playing guitar. It was awesome. I took her on a date where we drank tea, watched cartoons, and ordered Chinese food.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
I stayed at her apartment till 1 a.m. It was great. It was her birthday the next week, so I got her a $1 set of coasters because she said her roommate was taking all their coasters when she was moving out in a few days.
That's good.
I don't want this other shoe to drop. This
We
sounds
went
so
on a
beautiful.
picnic and I made her favorite sandwiches. Then we went back to her apartment and we watched The Lion King because I had never seen it before. Now,
So what's the problem?
her phone rang before the movie ended. It was one of her best guy friends. And they talked for 10 fucking minutes as I just sat there. A few days earlier, I had asked if she had dated this guy. She told me she had a huge crush on him a while ago, but he rejected her. So it was kind of uncomfortable while they talked. I told her afterwards I was starting to like her and that I didn't want to be just another one of her guy friends. She said that was good because she liked me too. After I left, I received a text from her saying how nice I was, how much fun she had. The rest of my night was fine, but the next morning, I woke up to a text from her saying I was getting too attached. She just wanted to be friends. I didn't know what to say. I just quoted Scott Pilgrim by saying, "I'll leave you alone forever for now." Then I told her if she changed her mind, she could always text me. So he didn't leave her alone forever.
So I brought in a special guest to answer this question. Yes, sir. Eric Martin.
We haven't gotten to the question yet.
We have not gotten to the question yet. What's the question?
I know I only knew this girl for a couple weeks, but for some reason I couldn't burn the bridge. She was the first girl I talked to that I could see myself with. Any advice you guys have to get over dumb girls would be great.
Go find a girl who isn't dumb. Burn bridges.
Real quick. All the ladies that are in the audience right now tonight, you all know that you have the best guy friend that's waiting to fuck you, right?
Every girl has that.
It's hitting way too close to home for someone. Way too close to home for someone who I'm staring at.
You have a best guy friend that wants to fuck you. I want you to understand that and acknowledge it and accept it. That's true. That is true. That happens.
Tyroot's laying down knowledge. Craig Barron's pumping iron.
Every woman here has the best guy friend. Secretly, one of them wants to fuck you.
Even if they're like married or in a relationship?
Yes.
Yes. Those things end. Those things end. Divorced. How you doing?
And all the girls that are in relationships here, you have a guy friend as well that is waiting for your boyfriend to fuck up so he can move in and take you.
What does Eric think?
That is the truest statement I've ever heard. That is fact. Like I may be gay, but I appreciate women. And
maybe
there's some girls girls and guys that I waiting for the boyfriends to fuck up just so I can sleep with them. That's awesome.
And that's it's like because I know I'm a better person. I know I'm a better fuck, and I just wait for that.
I'd like to test that.
and
all you guys with girlfriends, just know your girlfriend has a guy friend. It's waiting for you to fuck up. Okay?
So
no
very
shit, Sherlock.
Fuck up.
Oh wait, the guy friend who's hanging out with my girlfriend wants to fuck my girlfriend. That's weird because I'm hanging out with this girl and I'd like to fuck. You're stupid, Ty. I hate you.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
I know it's true.
no worries.
All right, good.
Eric.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Eric.
Woo! Shots on shots on shots.
No. I don't want it. You're giving it to someone you want to.
I'll take it.
Heads up, everybody. Brian Altano is vegan before 6.
Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:30 p.m. Who's fucked up?
You motherfuckers keep forgetting what podcast you are at. Ass to ass!
What does that mean?
Which part? What happened? You want Mike Mitchell?
He can take my place.
Oh shit, I don't know. I don't got any advice.
Okay. Okay. The next question is an easy one. Next question is an easy one. It's from an anonymous listener. He says, there's a girl at my school who I've liked for a while now. I've been trying to find the right time to ask her to be my girlfriend, but I can't find the time to ask her because either A, she's with her friends, or B, I only have 30 seconds to talk to her.
Stop! As someone who used to think in high school and grade school, if I asked a girl out, that meant we were girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah, have they ever been out before? Like, go on a date first.
No, that's not how this works. If you could be the trendsetter. We're like, hey ho, let's go hang out. Brett Ranch knows what I'm talking about.
This is a question for Anthony. It's from Tanner.
Okay.
He says, after my first year at college, I still have no desire to drink alcohol.
You suck.
However, whenever I ask some of my friends how they hooked up with girls, they always include that both of them were drunk. It seems like at the parties, it's the only way anything physical will happen. My question for Anthony,
All right, if you're drunk and you're yelling, shut the fuck up for a second.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, fuck you.
I am sober and you're all drunk and I'm like at my fucking tolerance.
Yeah, he's
shut up
he's
for
had
5
enough.
minutes.
My question for Anthony is, has he casually hooked up with girls without alcohol? Does it bother you if they are drunk? And do you have any general advice for the friend who will always be the designated driver of the group?
So the way that works is yes, I have hooked up with girls.
Yeah.
And I used to have a rule that it was like I would not hook up with a girl if she was drunk and I wasn't, right?
Really?
But I realized as I got older that I just have to take it on a case-by-case basis rather than a black and white. Which is that there is clearly a place as you get older and you can tell, like, this is not okay. Like, there's times where a girl is so drunk that it is not okay. Like, you are definitely taking advantage. And then there's the times where, like, they drink a little bit and they're just tipsy and it's more like they're just cutting loose. And it's a little bit different. And that's totally different than taking advantage of some girls, like, passed out drunk and you're just being a total freak. But you definitely do not have to drink with someone to hook up with.
What?
Thank you. For real, clap to that shit.
Now here, Anthony.
Now, Greg, this question came from Tanner, and
Tanner looks really young in the photo, but also in the photo, it's like the story you just heard. You'd imagine a sober guy next to a wasted girl, and that's what that photo looks like. But Tanner writes at the end of his message, quote, "I flew with my family to see Beyond 300. And was
so where is he?
Tanner, are you here? Are you 21?
So Tanner was here yesterday, but not here today.
I mean, the thing is that not only do you not have to drink to do that, but trust me, like, you will feel way worse if you hook up with a girl who is super drunk and you're not. Like, that's just the bottom line. You will never be able to take that back.
Or you'll become Tyroot.
No, because Tyroot doesn't have that problem because Tyroot drinks.
Tyroot's fucked. There's like a spectrum of bitches Tyroot's fucked. And it goes from dead to people who just got born. It doesn't matter.
It's mostly dead, though.
Greg, are you...
You and I could have sex.
Greg, are you sober enough to read an email?
Nope, but I'll do it. I'm going to read this entire email, everybody. The subject line is college opportunities. It comes from Kyle Merriman. Hey, Damie. I'm 20 years old, Canadian, like Mitch Dyer. And just finished my second year of university. Girls generally seem to like me for some reason. And I've never had too much trouble hooking up in the past. Especially when I'm a little panda. Panda, of course, being...
Panda.
That's what we all are right now.
Who's Panda?
The thing is, though, I've discovered that I'm really not a big fan of the casual one-night stand type deal. On top of that, I'm not actively looking for a relationship and am content to just let one happen when it happens. So my question is, do you think I'm missing out on some crucial life experience by not taking advantage of my college years and knocking as many boots as I can? I realize that the proverbial fruit will probably never be hanging lower than it is right now, so should I push my apathy aside and try to make more of an effort? Thanks for the help, your pal Tom.
So here's the thing. Your opportunities to have fun, casual sex extend way beyond college.
Not only that, but just because if he said he doesn't want to have casual sex right now, and so don't do what you want. Do what you want. Don't feel pressured to do it. Because if you sit there and just have casual sex and become that guy, you'll be that guy that you think is really cool, but everyone just thinks you're scummy and talk shit.
Tyroot.
I'm sorry, but Anthony is so real tonight that everybody should... He's so real tonight. Everybody should be high-fiving everything he says. Like, he's that good.
And he's the only... It's funny that the only sober one that has something
Of course,
sensible
yeah.
to say.
He's the wisest dude in the pack, man.
What are you guys trying to sort out back there?
I'm trying to convince Anthony to take his shirt off and hug me.
Well, it's been said now.
He smells so good. Seriously, if
That's the thing.
some chick right now is like, I can only get off with a dick in my fucking pussy. There it is.
Greg, you're a hairier guy than I would think. There's a lot of hair up there.
Damn it, don't lie like you haven't seen this a million times.
I know, and I'm just saying, I'm always surprised by how hairy you are. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Ray Gutierrez, PlayStation Blog.
Ladies and gentlemen, two more questions. Yes. The party doesn't end, though. We're going to hang out with you guys as long as you guys hang out. All right. This is from Ahmed. He says, things between my girlfriend and I are currently great. Good.
Next question, let's go.
But the few months before we started officially dating were really weird. We didn't really know how we felt about each other. We had both changed a lot since the previous year. We went back and forth a few times on whether we actually had feelings for the other person or just cared about each other as friends. Eventually, we saw each other at a campus event. We went out for pizza and beer, and on the walk back to her apartment, we made out.
Yeah! All right.
Things have been great since. Fast forward 6 months. We were smoking cigars and joking about the awkward time before we started actually dating. Then she told me that while we were going on dates, she had feelings for another guy, but he wasn't interested. I didn't think it would bother me since it was so long ago. Nothing happened between them. It was before we started dating. But the more I thought about it, the more it bothers me because it makes me feel like a backup option, which obviously doesn't feel great.
Jesus Christ.
If I had known at the time, we most likely wouldn't be dating. At the same time, this has been the 6 best months of my life, and she could be the one.
A backup option? You fucking won.
Let me tell you now, all of you that have girlfriends now, they're very happy and in love. Just know that you're fucking her now. You should be happy all the time.
Yes.
That is your girl.
Yes, thank you.
You won. You should be happy, okay? Don't worry about the other guy.
Can we at least acknowledge that if you found out, like, you know, if your girlfriend likes someone else, maybe if he had liked her, that she would be with him instead of you? Is that not a thing?
Think about that. Why? She's with you right now.
Exactly.
So that's all that matters.
She's with you.
Heads up, everybody. I thought Marissa Miller was really hot before I started dating Steimer. And I love Steimer. And if Marissa Miller came over tomorrow, I'd kick her in the face and say, "Get out of here, you fucking slut."
How slurred is Greg Miller now?
Jesus.
I believe Tech 9 wrote a few songs about this.
You've been sipping on some scissor.
Yo, listen, straight up. Cherish every second you have with that person you care about. Fuck everything that's before, everything that's after. Like, yeah, you might break up. She might meet somebody cooler than you with better abs and a cooler butt. Who cares about those things? Cherish your bitch right now.
Cherish your bitch.
Brian Altano. If you learn one thing today, cherish your bitch.
And if you're the bitch, scissor fuck your man.
Also, be nice to her.
Also, don't refer to her as a bitch. That's probably a good idea.
And by bitch, I mean she's allowed to call you that too. Like, she can be like, "I'm hanging out with my bitch tonight." And her friends are like, "What do you mean?" And you're like, "My man."
Can I read the subject line?
Call your man the worst things.
Our next email comes in to Knockin Boots Podcast at gmail.com. Subject line: what do you guys think? Ellipses.
It's from Darnell. Last email. Do you guys think it is true? Do you guys think it is true that less attractive people generally try harder during sex because they have something to prove?
No way.
What? And does the opposite apply to attractive people?
So anybody
No way.
Anybody who wants to test this, you can have sex with Ty and then have sex with me.
And we're both single, so it's totally fine.
So the other day, I'm fucking Troy Baker.
So I don't know the answer to this because I'm hot as fuck. But less attractive people have the best sex because they don't care at all. They're like, "Egg McMuffin, bah," and they eat it and they're just like, and they fucking fart and go to sleep in a hot tub and wake up and there's like five
As a fat
kids.
fucking loser, I have
It's the
never
best thing in the
fucking
world.
farted. I have never fucking farted.
I'm not saying I do any of those things.
I think it's hard to make a blanket statement either way. I think there are hot people that are good at sex and hot people that are bad at sex and unattractive people that are good at sex and bad at it.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
Yeah. Not than you.
For every Brian Altano you fall in love with, there's a Ty Root. It's like, oh my God, what an Adonis.
Just I feel like if you're having sex, like just take care of that pussy and she'll take care of that dick. Right?
It's pretty good advice.
That's it. That's all you need to know.
Guys, I will, and this is for the men out here. I will show you the hottest woman on the planet, and then next I will show you a guy tired of fucking her. Okay? That was always true. Any way you work it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of this Knockin' Boots episode.
Bullshit.
We hope you enjoyed yourselves today. Thank you so much for coming out. We love all of you intensely. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Altano. My name is Daemon. Thank you, all of you. This is Super Knockin' Boots.